We're gonna make some candy bar poke cake today. Start with your cake mix. Just make as directed.
Just give it a little dumpy in there.
Yeah, make it. Oh, there we go. It's all empty. And we got 1 1/4 cups of water. 1/2 cup vegetable oil.
Oh.
And then you want to put 3 eggs in there.
Or what they call here in our house, the booty nuggets.
And we call them also country eggs.
Country eggs, booty hole nuggets, whatever we want.
Because they came out of some country chickens. Right from your sister, right?
My sister's house.
Alrighty. So then you just want to mix that all up. Just kind of beat it in there.
It's looking nice and milky.
Alright, so it looks about ready to go in our cake pan. We got a 13 by 9 cake pan there. You just pour it straight in that bad boy.
Holy moly, it looks like some good milky goodness.
Oh, we're just getting started. So now that we got it all poured in there, we're gonna put it in the oven at 350
For about...
for about 25 minutes. Straight in there. Ooh,
Oh,
got color on there.
oops.
Let's take a look.
Oh my gosh. It's perfectly
Perfect
chocolate.
cake.
Perfectly amazing. Perfectly beautiful. Cover.
Just perfect in every way. All right. So we got the cake. Now the fun begins. You want to take a wooden spoon, do a little poke cake. You want some nice big holes for the milk to go into. Just all over.
So the bigger the hole, the easier the milk to go into?
Exactly. So get a wooden spoon or rod that is, really gonna make a good hole in there for your sweetened condensed milk. Thicky icky.
In my profession, we call that sticky milk.
What profession is that?
Cooking.
Oh yeah. Mine too. Whoa. I'm missing the holes here. It's like a ribbon.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a milk ribbon. Do you think I need to put holes anywhere else?
No, I think it's great.
And just kind of rub it on in there. This is gonna make your cake so moist and yummy.
Mm-hmm. Just how Kim likes it.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna take the chocolate syrup
Mm.
and pour it into the holes as well. Don't have to do as much, just a little, giving a little chocolate touch to each hole. So we got more to come. All right, so we're gonna let this cool off and come back.
All right, now we're gonna make our topping.
Yep, gotta crush up some Butterfingers.
Ooh, bangalangas.
Love the fingers. So we're just gonna
Wow.
crunch these up in a little.
All right, so you got those banged out.
Got them pretty banged out, and then we just gotta wait for the cake to finish. And we're gonna put it over there.
Ooh, yum.
All right, so we're gonna take our crushed up Butterfinger, just kind of sprinkle it over. I only want to use about half of it.
Mm-hmm. Are you meaning to make it patchy?
No, I was gonna spread it out
okay.
after. I just can't perfectly
Got it.
spread it out like some people.
Yep.
I'm a little bit of a klutz in the kitchen.
It's okay. No big deal.
But I make up for it with determination and sheer will.
Yeah, it looks really good.
So yeah. So you just kind of dust it on there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's the first layer. Then we're gonna take some homemade whipped topping
Oh,
and just put it over the top there.
it's really creamy and nice.
Super creamy.
I really like that. And you're just spreading it out evenly now?
Mm-hmm. Just spreading it out over it. This is gonna be a nice sweet cake.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got our layer of whipped topping, and then we're gonna put our second dusting. Let me just second dusting over the top. Calling this Butterfinger cake.
Wow. All right, let's see it.
All right, let's take a little bite ski. Mmm. I don't know why I will. Oh, that's good. We'll start with the chips. We're gonna line them on the bottom here of this greased baking dish. I greased it with a stick of butter. Not a whole stick, but I just used the stick, you know, for however much I needed. So you want to do about a layer that's just going to cover the bottom. You don't have to use the whole bag. Just kind of cover the bottom, do a little bit more. And then just slightly press it down to crush it. You don't have to like really overdo it, but just slightly crush the bottom. And that's going to be your base. There we go. All right, once you have that tortilla chip base on there, you're going to take, so I had, this is a pound of country sausage that I sauteed and cooked with onions and bell peppers. So I already did that before we started the video, but that's what you're going to want to do. That's this part. You're going to want to pour the country sausage and peppers and onions over the chips. Just try to get it a little like evenly over the chips. And there you go. Make sure when you're doing this, if you do it right out of the skillet, use a slotted spoon so you don't get it all super watery. I had already done it beforehand, so. All right, now that we have that, we've got 8 ounces of sharp cheddar cheese. We're gonna take about 3/4 of this bag and put it over the top of this. You wanna leave about 1/4 of the bag of this 8 ounce shredded cheddar cheese. That's about it right there. Okay, and now just gently mix it in. You don't have to like do a really, you know, get too intense with it, but just gently mix the cheese and the sausage and the chips together to give it a nice mixture there. This is gonna be a good one. This chip fell out. All right, oof, this smells good. Okay, now that we have that gently mixed together, we're gonna come back here to this bowl. We're gonna take 10 eggs, 10 large eggs that I already cracked. Make sure I didn't get any shells in there. And then take 1/2 cup of whole milk, that in there. And then we're gonna do about, kind of eyeball it, about a teaspoon or so worth of black pepper. Just get that in there. All right. And then we're just gonna whisk that together.
A lot of eggs.
A lot of eggs. All right, so we got that nice and whisked together. So we're gonna take that mixture that we just made, and we're gonna put it over the top of this. And it's okay if it's not like completely submerged in it, that's okay. It's all gonna bake really, really good together. Yeah. All right, so now that we got that mixture on top, we're gonna take the remainder of that cheddar cheese that we had, the last 1/4 of it, and we're gonna put it over the top. This is a really good breakfast casserole the family's gonna love. It's really easy to make. All right, so we have the oven preheated to 350. We're gonna stick it in there for 40 minutes, and it should be ready in about 40 minutes. Come and check it out. All right, let's give it a look. Ooh. Oh, that looks perfect. Man, that looks good. It smells so good. Make sure and close the oven. Safety first. Oh yeah, get in here and get a look at that. Oh man. Gosh, that smells good too. Okay, y'all, I'm just gonna dig in. I know it's kind of hot right now, but I'm gonna dig in. Let's just. Oh, look how it, because of the way the eggs baked in there, it comes out really clean.
Yeah.
It's not messy at all. Oh man. This would be great with like some Cholula or hot sauce too. I'm just gonna eat it as is though. Yum. want to burn my mouth. It's so good and hot. Let it cool down, people. But this, woo! It tastes so good. Here, follow me. I'm gonna try another pipe.
Hot though, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I mean, you're gonna want to let it cool down for like 5 minutes before you try it.
Yeah.
Well, you know me, I'm a daredevil. That is so good. 10 out of 10, y'all. You gotta try it. Some cheeseburger biscuit cups.
Whoa.
Oh! Pop that open.
That got me off guard.
Yep. And then we're gonna take each one and you just smash it on in there. Yeah, just smash it on in there.
Wow.
Push it down because we're making a little cup. We're gonna put a little mixture in there that we're gonna make in a second. So, have you ever had anything like this?
No.
Man, they're pretty good.
Wow.
I haven't had this exact thing, but I've made some like bacon and cheese biscuit cups, which I guess makes more sense. But with the cheeseburger, oh my gosh, this is gonna be so good.
Man.
So yeah, just make sure you got a nice little hole there to throw that mixture in.
Oh yeah.
Last one.
We'll get that later.
There we go. See that?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna put this over here. I got some meat that I already browned and cooked. All right, and we're gonna make a little mixture in here. So first we wanna take some brown sugar.
Okay. Nice.
Maybe a little bit more.
Okay. Oh.
Tiny bit more.
A little sweet
A little
meat.
bit more. There we go. Mix that in there a little bit. All right, and we got some ketchup.
Oh.
Ketchup, as my Oma says.
Where's your Oma from?
She's from Indonesia, and she speaks Dutch.
I see.
And we got some yellow mustard upside down.
Upside down. Mustard.
Oh, don't need as much of that, just a little bit. Thankfully, we don't need much because this is about out.
We'll have to go to the store.
Okay, and then we got some Worcestershire. How do you say that?
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire, you just mumble it.
Just mix that all in there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and then we got to mix all that together.
Wow.
This is going to be some nice flavor.
That is.
Just put a little bit of that meat mixture in each one.
Whoa. Like a little meat pie.
It is like a meat pie. I am a meaty guy, too. I love my meat.
Same.
How about you?
I love meat. Man.
Do you like lean meat or fatty meat?
I'm more of a fatty meat person. If you hand me...
I know, it's got more flavor,
If
right?
you hand me ground beef that has 90-10 or something, I'm going to just send it back.
Me too. You got time for that?
No. Mm-mm. I would have gotten chicken if I wanted something
All right,
that...
for the final step,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to put a couple cheese cubes on each one.
Little cheesy hats.
The recipe said Velveeta, but I'm not really wanting to do Velveeta. I want some real cheese.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Oh, man. I got some sharp cheddar.
This is going to look great.
It's going to look so good.
Wow.
Mmm.
Look at that. And it's going to melt
So
on the
yummy.
top like that?
It's going to be so good.
Wow.
All right, and last little bit. There we go. All right, so follow me around here. We got the oven preheated to 400 degrees.
For how long?
For about 15 minutes. All right, so come check back on it in 15 minutes.
Wow.
All right, let's take a look.
Whoa.
Ooh. Those
at that
look good.
Bubbly cheese.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Wow, look at that.
Wow.
That is awesome.
Look at that.
Get that wide view too, like come out a little bit.
Look at
yeah,
that.
give you a nice view of that. Okay. Let's see how it's looking. Ooh, perfect. Look at that.
Wow.
That is a nice looking.
Yeah, that's
Oh, it smells buttery too. Oh my gosh. Wow. Let's see if it's too hot to. No, I can bite into this. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Is that good?
That was super good. All right, today we got the ultimate green bean chicken casserole. Start with a cup of milk. And then we're gonna take 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup. That was a,
Why is it gray?
what do you mean? That's how it always is.
Oh.
Little bit of pepper, sprinkle that on there. Don't want to over pepper, but don't want to under pepper. I get a little bit of salt. And we're gonna get about a teaspoon worth of garlic. There we go. And half a teaspoon of onion powder. Sounds a little chunky in there. There we go.
Just how we like it.
So then we're gonna whisk this mixture together before we add the other dry ingredients. All right, now that we got that whisked together, we're gonna add, so I sauteed half an onion and 8 ounces of sliced mushrooms that we're gonna add to that. About 2 cups of rotisserie chicken that I shredded, pulled apart a little bit. And we're gonna do 1 cup of sharp cheddar cheese, which is about half this bag. Now we're talking, baby.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna mix all that, make sure it gets nice and folded together. At least we're gonna add in about a cup's worth of French onions into the mixture. Fried French onions.
Yeah.
Most importantly, it wouldn't be green bean casserole without the green beans. So we're gonna put 24 ounces, already cooked this, of green beans. And this is the last part we gotta mix into the bowl.
Just kind of fold it all
Before
together.
we put it into our baking dish, yeah. All right, so we got that good and mixed on in there. Now that we have that, we're gonna take this and dump it in our 9x13 baking dish. Nice hearty casserole right here. All right. Now that we got that, we're gonna just spread it, make sure it's nice and even. Awesome. And we got the oven set to 350. We're gonna put it in there for about 25 minutes, and then we gotta take it out and do one other step.
Okay.
All right. Okay, now that we've had it baking for about 25 minutes or so, gotta do the final stage. So we're gonna take the second half of this bag, so 1 more cup of sharp cheddar, and just go over the top.
Just gotta watch out for burning yourself.
Yeah, be careful. We promote safety on this channel. And then, sorry, I need to, that's my OCD. There we go. All right, and then we're gonna take about another cup's worth of French onions and just kind of sprinkle them over the top. What kind of green bean chicken casserole wouldn't have French onions on top? You know what I mean? This is America. All right, it's looking pretty good. I was about to grab that with my hands.
I'm glad you didn't.
All right, so we're gonna put it back in the oven for about 8 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
Let it get bubbling up in there. All right, let's take a look. Ultimate green bean chicken casserole. Woo, baby.
Look at that.
Man, that looks perfect.
Looks phenomenal.
This is like the perfect fall casserole. If you just want something yummy at night, or you got some relatives coming over, or something for Thanksgiving, or really just, it's just good all around. Yeah, I'm gonna let it cool down for a second. We'll come try it, see how it is.
This looks awesome.
It does. Let's get a little cut right here. Ooh, it's still steaming. I'm gonna be careful when I'm eating this.
Don't burn your tongue.
It's really good. Oh yeah. Make sure I get a little chicken on there too.
That's a good bite.
Gotta have everything. I think Cohen likes it.
Cohen smells them onions.
Mmm.
Delicious.
That was really good. That might be my favorite green bean casserole I've had.
Wow.
Like, and I've had a lot in my life because, you know, I'm American.
Amen.
God bless.